Now joining me on Radio Row in Indianapolis, downtown Indianapolis at Radio Row, Super Bowl 46, Patriots and the Giants. When I think Patriots-Giants, one man that loves that matchup is the Joe Benigno, and Joe joins us right now. Joe, how are you?
Zach, how are you, bro? I mean, first of all, tremendous job by you and your father getting you here in the middle of Radio Row. I got to give you credit for that. That's a stellar job. Yeah, this Super Bowl could probably not be worse for me. I would have to agree with that.
Now, when I saw you in the bathroom, you said you're rooting for the Patriots.
That is correct.
On record, that is right?
That is correct.
Are you crazy?
Well, I am crazy, but I mean the reason I'm rooting for the Patriots is a couple things at work here. Number one, I feel that my team, my head coach Rex Ryan, kind of fueled this Giant run with all the disrespecting he did of the Giants prior to playing them back in December. So that's number one. Number two, the Giant fans are getting cocky. I mean, it is unbelievable how the Giant fan thinks not only are the Giants winning this game, but they're going to kill the Patriots. So that bothers me. And the third thing is that, honestly, Zach, if the Giants win, when I get back to New York on Monday, on Tuesday I'll have to do my show from the parade. And I'm sick and tired of doing shows from parades that aren't my team. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're meaning.
So there you go.
From your lips to God's ears, hopefully my New England Patriots take care of business.
Let the parade be up in Providence, okay? You know, Pawtucket.
Let's get to the Jets real quick before we get to the big game. Locker room, it has been an issue. Santonio Holmes has been a disaster. Are you confident with this locker room? Is the current people in place right now? Can they get the job done?
You know, that remains to be seen. I mean, I think next year is a very, very big year for the head coach and the quarterback. Obviously, a lot of issues. There's no question about it. Sadly, they're stuck with Santonio Holmes because he's such a big cap hit. They still owe him $45 million, so they can't cut him. I think really Rex has his work cut out for him to get things straightened out going into next season. Like I said, to me, it's a very big year for Rex Ryan and Sanchez.
I think Sanchez is staying put. I don't think he's going anywhere else. Peyton Manning,
not next year.
It's been rumored that maybe they go out there and try to get Peyton Manning. Can you possibly see something like that happening? I don't see it, though.
I don't think so. First of all, I don't know. Look, here's the thing. Can he play? We don't even know if this guy can play anymore. You know, so I don't think he's going to be in Indy. I think that's pretty safe to say. But I just don't think that's going to happen. And every time I think of Peyton Manning to the Jets, I think of Brett Favre, and that didn't exactly work out.
We're talking to Joe Benigno of WFAN in New York, the midday show, Benigno and Roberts, each and every weekday from 10 to 1. And, Joe, Tom Brady, if he wins this game, that's 4 Super Bowls. Where do you rank Brady among the all-time greats if he's victorious on Sunday?
Well, he's up there. I mean, you know, he's going to be on a very short list. He'll be only the third guy, you know, with Montana and Terry Bradshaw to win 4 Super Bowl championships. There's no question he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks to ever play the game. I mean, even if they lose this game on Sunday, he's still one of the top 10 guys to ever play the game. He's one of the greats of all time, isn't there? There's no disputing it.
Brady needs a good effort from his offensive line. The Giants have a very good pass rush. Break down that matchup for me. Jason Pierre-Paul, Osi Umenyiora, Justin Tuck going up against my guys in Matt Light, Logan Mankins, and Brian Waters.
I think it's the key to the game. I really
Agreed.
do. I mean, that's what they wanted 4 years ago, the Giants, and I think it's all about that. You know, it's keeping Brady upright. You know, I thought it was interesting 2 weeks ago in the championship game against the Ravens. He didn't play well, Brady, and it wasn't like the Ravens hit him a lot. I mean, he really didn't get beat up in that game, and it wasn't one of the best games that he's played. He was off a little bit. They still found a way to win the game. Got some breaks. So did the Giants, let's be honest, in the game against the 49ers. But I think that's the key. I think we're going to see the Patriots run the ball more than people think. You go back to the Raven game again, I thought Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis ran the ball pretty effectively. They had that one touchdown drive, which was pretty much all on the ground, and then Ellis scored the touchdown. So I think that's the key, keeping Brady from getting beat up, and I think you're going to see the Patriots run the ball more than people think.
Now, I know you're buddy-buddy with Bill Belichick and that you're in bed with him usually, and that you love Bill Belichick so much he's always on your show.
Great
so you
respect.
probably have the key insight. Does Gronkowski play?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, you don't have to know Bill Belichick to know that Gronkowski's playing.
I agree.
It's a Super Bowl. He's going to be out there. The protective boot is off. I think the only thing with Gronkowski is he'll play. How effective will he be? How much, if any, will that ankle limit him? But there's no doubt that he's going to be on the field.
I think he'll play. I don't think that's a big question to have right there if he's not going to play. The only thing is, though, you look at what happened with Terrell Owens when he played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's a much worse injury, and T.O. had a great game that day.
He caught about 20
if the Eagles would have won, he would have been the MVP.
Probably.
And you look at the counterparts on this offense for Gronkowski, Aaron Hernandez, Wes Welker. It may be too many weapons for the Patriots, for the Giants on the defensive front to stop these guys. That's why they have to get a good pass rush.
Well, let me say this, though. I mean, you look at it the other way. I mean, look, the Giants have explosive wide receivers. I mean, I'm a little worried about that matchup from New England as far as their secondary is concerned. You know, look, Hakeem Nicks and Victor Cruz, both of these guys could catch a 5-yard pass and turn it into an 80-yard touchdown. Manningham's a very good third receiver. So I'm a little concerned about that aspect of it, too. I mean, there's a lot of firepower on this Giant offense.
And the Giants' defense, the Giants' offense, they also have to rush the ball because the way you beat Brady is you go on long drives and you capitalize when he doesn't score 7. How effective can you see this rushing game going up against Vince Wilfork and those monsters in the middle?
The Giants have really had an up-and-down year running the ball. They had a great game running it against Atlanta in the playoffs. They rushed for 172 yards. Didn't run it as well, I thought, against Green Bay, but they had some big runs in that game, like Bradshaw, the run prior to the Hail Mary before halftime, the touchdown to Nick. So that was a big run there. Didn't really run it too much last week against San Francisco. One thing to remember, though, the Giants this year are 9-1 when they rush for over 100 yards. So that's something to keep an eye on.
We're talking to Joe Benigno, the midday host at WFAN in New York. And Joe, Eli Manning, if he wins this game, that's 2 Super Bowls, one more than his brother.
Yep.
Would he be considered the best quarterback in Giants history if he gets the
job
job done?
Yeah, I think he's already there. I don't think he has to win this game. I think already, there's been a lot of terrific quarterbacks, Y.A. Tittle, Phil Simms. There's no question the Giants and Fran Tarkenton, of course, played for the Giants. They've had Charlie Connolly. I think when you take a look at no matter what happens Sunday, the best quarterback in Giant history, I think I got to go with Eli now. I do.
Give me a prediction on this game. Who gets the job done?
27-24.
You know what? This is like music to my ears, to be honest with you. Hearing Joe
Benigno
think the Patriots will win the game.
Well,
Joe, thanks so
much.
I try
to call it
as I
see it. Zach, always a pleasure. You're doing a great job, man.
Thank you.